Welcome to Spice Wars, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be smuggling some spice here on Arrakis and seeing if we can live past Book 1. So let's fly over here and find our spice field first and foremost. So I've been playing as Smugglers a little bit and been having a great time with them. Certainly very fun. Having these big rat's nests of undercities under very rich empires and taking all their money. You know, it's always a good time. So let's do this. Grab the spice field, and as far as the players, let's go ahead and introduce them. So we do have Davok, one of our homegrown champs here on the Ecaz. It's going to be Mamedon on Duke Leto Atreides, and then Horus Ra on Shaddam, the Emperor Corrino. Very scary stuff indeed. All right, so we're in the top right portion of the map. Let's go ahead and take the spice field. Going to be doing a lot of pillaging for sure. And let's have you on Auto Explorer. Should always do that. I think 2 flyers at first is going to be good, and we're going to go for organized looting, which is going to give us access to more pillaging. So that's going to be what we rush out of the gates. Let's get a spice field and get one heavy here. And we can also shut down the spice market right now, which is going to give us 67 spice. All right, so game plan for this game, just going to be kind of free-flowing, really. Smugglers can definitely play, you know, for political victories. You can play for, I mean, they're not, I would say one of the big weaknesses of the Smugglers, maybe you're a little bit newer to the game, is like aggressing. They're very good defensively, snipers, and their big airship is brutal. But trying to actually like push people, I find is very hard. So yeah, whatever it's looking at in the desert there isn't super important. I prefer to find the territories, but we should have the organized looting soon, and then guerrilla tactics. That's going to give us a bunch of water and allow us to push the limits of aggression. So we might wait to loot until we get that upgrade just to really get the maximum benefit. So okay, it looks like down here, let's get another scavenger. Scavenger spam is very, very good early on. He's about to finish that, so when he does that, you can come over here and check this, and hopefully that will let us know. Okay, so we got fuel cells here, and pretty good traits. Yeah, Plascrete, and also the economy building trait, which is very good early on, so we're definitely going to get that. This one has income per statecraft building. Okay, so a little bit of that, but yeah, fuel cells are like a prerequisite. You have to take them. Typically, you want to take your Plascrete region if you can find one near you, like right away. That's going to be a little bit more important, but it shouldn't be too huge of a deal. So yeah, organized looting should be finished soon. And then guerrilla tactics, and then from there we can go down and get composite materials to make sure we get the plasteel and go from there. All right, so let's deploy you. How's the water in this region? Not that good. We don't have any super good water regions, unfortunately. A little bit dry here. The boys are going to be slightly parched, but these smugglers do have that trait with the guerrilla tactics, which gives you 15 out of the gates, so that helps a lot. Our counselors, we do have Staben. He gives you money for undercities, basically. It's, in my opinion, an auto take. He's just super good. And also gives you an extra extension in undercities. And then we have Lingard. Lingard's really good. He gives you water, and then you can do the water cellar. So he's really good for like economic. Okay, so up here, yeah, we do have that. So we can get that, and that'll be the 3 initial regions we take, which should be good. Should be good. Organized looting will be ready by the time we take this territory too. We don't have our first agent yet. We could do an assassination too. These are some really scary opponents though. These guys that we're playing with, they're all pretty good. They're all pretty good. So we're gonna have to be on our A game. Still learning these guys, but I think we can do some stuff. All right, so the village traits here, yeah. Income per, yeah, for Plascrete, you get money for Plascrete, which is great. Let's go ahead and get a heavy there. A single heavy is usually going to be enough to fight there. Yeah, me too. I enjoy this. Yeah, me too, man. Me too. I enjoy the peaceful time before the dark times come and shit gets really crazy and aggressive. Yeah, we're going to go up here and grab that. No problem. SimCity is a great game. It is. Yeah, it really does take you back, doesn't it? So maintenance center, we could plop one down here soon. What is the maintenance center requirement for these guys? Yeah, composite materials. Yeah, so you get it pretty quickly. And this will be for sure where the maintenance center goes. It'll hit all 3 of these regions. So smugglers, another cool thing about them is you don't take any penalties for annexing further away from your base. So if you find like a cool region that's kind of far away and you can make it there, you can just grab it and you're not going to take a penalty for sure. All right, so boom and boom. We got that, and organized looting is about to finish. Let's get another smuggler here soon. So we're going to get the plasteel in this region. What do we want to build? Do we want to go double Plascrete? Probably not a bad idea. Yeah, and our water's up to 26. Let's get this agent here. And boom. So we get that village. This is a plasteel village. We're going to have 3 plasteel right away, which will hurt our economy for sure, but it's going to make it easy to build up quickly. All right, so we got organized looting. Guerrilla tactics is going to help. Yeah, you can see at nighttime, you actually get a benefit too. So if you attack at night, your military units get speed and power, which is rad. All right, let's grab that. And is there anything else we want to grab over here? Looks like we do have this, so that's the free military technology. Let's take it. We have a desert technology here, or a eco technology. And yeah, we're rolling. So what are the traits here? Military buildings, and if we have 1 building of each type. So we want to get plasteel here, obviously. So triple plasteel is expensive, but it should pay dividends. From here, yeah, so 50%, and then economy buildings, we have 2 here. I could just slap down a wholesale market. That will give me 7 gold because of the village trait, which isn't bad. Or I could just go ahead and get going on this, which, whatever, we're going to need that at some point. So we'll get the fuel cells all set up. All right, so we've investigated that. We've taken this village. Plasticrete's going. Let's throw that on heavy. And now it's time. It's looting time, boys. So let's cover here. I don't have any good water regions. We're probably still going to have to build water in like some of these areas, maybe even here. It's only 2 there, though. I'm so haggard. All right, so heading up here, let's start the looting. So now that we have the organized looting, we're about to get water from this. So then we go for some of the tech stuff, and this will give us a decent early military, right? And it'll give us just a decent presence. And if we need to switch into military tech, we can. All right, so plastile's at 51. It's about to jump up for sure once we get this region, because this one gives you bonus plastile, which you gotta love. So we'll take that. And manpower, yes, we got plastile here. We have money per statecraft building. So we can go ahead and throw down a, that's a really greedy. Let's wait till we have our research center. So 100% water production at the Crestline Ridge. That's actually really nice for water sellers. Like, that's top tier. So we need to grab that region since we're going to be selling water to all the homies. All right, let's do that. And cool. So then we come down here and loot this one afterwards. So that's going to be a bit of dough. And we should be getting the 30% bonus, I believe is what it is. Yeah, it's 30% there, so that's great. So there, we got it. All right, we're up to 2K. So already rolling in the money, which you gotta love. You gotta love. All right, so that region is good, and we're making some decent money and fuel cells from that. So let's head back here. This region has the plastile, which we already have. I think we're gonna need water here, and we want 1 building of each type anyways. So let's get the manpower building so we can build a bigger early military and hopefully take some ground. Honestly, we don't have the votes to win any of these, so we're just going to save our votes. I don't really care about any of these because the smugglers, you don't get free votes. The great houses do, but you don't. So nothing here is really worth voting because this is all factions get this, and like all factions get infrastructure control, like whatever. Like that's totally fine for us. So we have 38. Down here we have the processing plant. The Well of Riches is very good too, but you see, I kind of want to build away from people and not make too many enemies. This could be a spice field up here. I have a feeling it is. Because there's usually 2 spice fields near you. If I just have 1 spice field, that's not good. That's like really bad. That's very, very potato. Alright, so heading over this way. We're going to grab this. Who doesn't like free agents? I know. Who doesn't like them? Looks like he got downvoted though. Yeah, I think one of the minor houses did it. The minor houses are jealous of us. Yeah, it would seem so. But regardless, we did get the infrastructure control, which means we should be spamming buildings. 100%. So here, village trait is going to be per economy building. So what else do we want to get? Let's slap that down there. Make a little bit of dough from that village. And for you, we can go ahead and get the, we have the statecraft trait here. So this is a good spot for a knowledge building. And we have the manpower building coming up here. So yeah, we want to build as much as we possibly can while under the influence of that. So let's pillage that. Is this a spice field? I feel like it is. I feel like it is. Agent recruit speed as well as plasticrete per economy building. So pretty respectable traits. All right, cool. So we got that, and let's shut down the spice market, get a little bit of spice here. So that's going, that's going, that's going. The main base building is at 2,500, so we might be able to get a main base building while under the influence of this this cooldown reduction thing. Take the free technologies. We just need to figure out where we want to go. 106 for that special region, and this is a craft workshop one. So we have some pretty good like hedge victory around us. Spice fields though are a little bit rare. Yeah, we should probably get another ornithopter, really, to just kind of see what's out there. And what is this region? That's 76 to get it. So by the time we get up there, we could take it for sure. Scavenging drone is spice field. They're always kind of in weird spots like that. Yeah. So how are we going to get there is the question. I guess, do we have enough water to make the journey? I feel like I need 1 more unit. So let's actually, that's far. That's 76 too. That's pretty far away to get that. I guess we could go raid this. Let's make it so nobody can take it. That's 106. For that, but yeah, we need another spice field. We can't be a potato like that. All right, so that's all good. Foot in the door is okay. Criminal barons will give us water per underworld headquarters. Let's just go ahead and get the military tech right here, just in case somebody wants to get a little bit crazy on us in the early game. Do we have the airdrop? We don't. And just waiting on that last unit because it's a far trip, so water is going to be taxed very heavily. Although I think it's too dangerous. I think it's too dangerous to make. Like if I run into one bad situation, we're just paying the troll toll, right? That's 106. This is going to be 106. And this, ooh, it also has money for water production. Wow, this is like an S tier village right here. So once we get this demolisher guy, we're going to run over there. So do we want to go into eco quickly? Manpower is cool. Knowledge and hedge gains are always welcome, like right out of the gates. So let's go ahead and get a research center right there. Horace Ra wants to trade. He is Corrino, so trading with us is a little bit Getting an alliance with him. You know, here's the thing. If I get a non-aggression pact, send it to me. Send it to me when I can get rad. Yeah, because right now I can't benefit from lands rad. I'm not in yet. It happens a little bit later on, so I think, yeah, I think we want to wait on that. All right, so he can send that to me again later, because if it makes it more powerful, then I feel as if, you know, it'll take a little bit of the pressure off me, right? So heading up that way. Decline that for now, and we can buy into the Chome if we want to. Certainly not a bad idea to buy a little bit of Chome while it's cheap. We'll buy it while it's cheap, while the prices are down. All right, so the tech has finished. We can start on some of the basic ones. So let's get this and this. Just get the basic so we can be dynamic in our engagements and whatnot. We got a little bit of water. We actually haven't really built any water tech yet, but this is going to give us a ton of H2O right here. So permanently gain Solari, yes please. That's going to be very nice. And now we need to research what tech we want to go. So Criminal Barons will give us water per Underworld headquarters. That's for Underworlds. This is for, yeah, none of those are like really worth rushing, in my opinion. Criminal Barons, though, is still good, because we're going to be starting on Undercity soonish. And that one influence, yeah, if they have that, that's actually pretty good. And then from there, we can probably just go down. Yeah, so we just wait here for a minute, and we're going to be able to grab that. Shai Halud, yes. All right, so we get that water region. That is really, really fat. Special building is popping out, and this is for each eco building we get. So that maintenance center is going to give us the business there. It's going to be very nice. We're getting good village traits, and then we can get the spice field a little bit easier after this. But this village is like so good, though. Oh, so good. So good and tasty. So we got Atreides here. Atreides are like the best neighbors possible. They're usually not aggressive, so you can just kind of do your own thing, and, you know, obviously they'll win late game by just turtling and cackling at you, but... All right, yeah, so we want the water here. Let's get some heavies in there. It's kind of far away. We don't want to lose that village. And now we can go pillaging in a second. So we go here and here. Pillage that region. Holy shit, why is this one so jacked? Look at the garrison here. Oh, it's a fuel cell region. Okay, can we actually take that? No, that might be too many. Spice Field's for sure what we grab next. Am I in the lands red now? So Ecaz wants a peace treaty. So it doesn't benefit Ecaz that much. So I'm going to take that. You know, because I want to just be like a financial troll in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go for the eco tech out of the gates. Military we'll do next. All right, so let's get that. Let's get Solari per village there. Looking great. So that gives you 10% eco, which is going to be very big. We need to find Corrino. Corrino's who we really, really want to be homies with, because they usually have crazy good economies. That's 129 right there. This region's looking really good. While we still have infrastructure control, let's go ahead and buy the extra slots, because they are cost reduced too. So buying all those is very, very prudent while you're doing this thing. This is like a god tier trait though. 100% of the water production is Solari. That's so good. Oh, that's so good and tasty. That's so great. So statecraft building. Nothing else is really worth getting there. We get the free technology over here. Let's come down here and do a little bit of raiding. I'm probably not going to expand that way. It'll probably be up here. And there's the worm's nest. Oof, if we can get that too, geez, that's going to be really powerful. All right, so, and this is manpower if we have one building of each type. And this is a Plask Steel special region too, so we're definitely going to grab that. And now we can go down for the advanced engineering, and geothermal condensers I think is good, since we're going to have a couple of those. Let's just pillage this region for now. We're just going to, you know, take that bad boy to Pound Town and hopefully benefit from that. All right, let's get another one of you guys. We could start... I don't like to spam snipers until the aggression from my opponents really starts. And here's the lands red. So Ecaz is going to get a little lands, Chad. Water subsidies is cool. All factions suffer that. So yeah, they put their edict on that. And all factions gain that. So I think I'm going to just vote this down, because I'm not in that. So I'm going to put some down on that to slow everybody down. And I think the other players will take care of this. So yeah, we're trying to slow everybody's lands rad progression down. Yeah, I like how the Emperor just like changed the edict on all these to make it so he benefits. It's very, very flavorful for sure. Yeah, the middle could be free though. I mean, we could like come here and grab this and get the water markets like really quickly. Okay, so yeah, it's currently free. Let's see if we can grab the middle right now. Yeah, that might actually just be the play. It's super greedy, but you know, the non-aggression will be very good for us. All right, so we got the eco coming in. We got 8 knowledge at this point in the game, which I would say is pretty good. Missile turret here? I don't think so. It's certainly tempting. We might need another manpower building. We got the fuel cells there. Let's get manpower so we can defend ourselves early on. This is looking good up here. And yeah, I think we just grab the middle, dudes. I think we do it because it's going to be free right now. So we're going to pillage that. And we can grab that later. The smugglers have a tech called the illicit methods, which makes it so you don't suffer any penalty to take over villages that you pillage. So it's pretty good. So let's move here. Do we have any missions we want to do? Poison the reserve. So we can have that one in the back pocket. You never know when we're going to get attacked. And let's grab the middle and just get the water extractor. This is very greedy, like super greedy, but you know, greed is good. And if we lose it, we just fall back. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's free to annex, right? The authority cost is free. So I think that it is worth doing 100%. All right, so what do we want to get there? Statecraft buildings, anything fun. Could just get another manpower building to make sure we have adequate military size, but that will sure hurt our economy. But this is going to be really, really potent if we can, you know, hold this down here. Like, very good. All right, so you're all set. And up here, we get one if we have a building of each type. So let's go ahead and get a knowledge building and then a manpower building to take advantage of that village trait. And here we might need another heavy. It's going to be a little bit dodgy there. And yeah, I think just throwing down manpower buildings is going to be smart. So we got the middle, and somebody's going to say something right now, like for sure. Somebody's going to be like, the evil overlord is taking the middle, even though, you know, I would say these guys are better than me. At least a couple of them. And let's get this. Let's get the water extractor. And we could throw down a missile turret, like quickly. We have another agent here, so let's get him in the Spacing Guild, and we got that free knowledge right there, which is outstanding. So water extractor's on the way. And let's throw down a manpower building here. I think that's going to be pretty good. So the boys are hanging in there. We can keep pillaging. Probably a good idea to go down here and pillage this. Just try and keep them from expanding our direction. And that looks good up there. Definitely going to get a maintenance center here. Wow, there's like multiple spice fields up there. That's huge. So we need to get an airfield and fly up there soon. So yep, main base is looking built out. Feeling quite good about that. Let's go ahead and pillage this. Just doing our funny business. No undercities yet. Once we discover where Corrino's at and, you know, really see the jams there, we can figure out how we want to approach that. But yeah, these buildings are quite expensive. They're quite expensive. So we got 49 water. It's only going to get more sauced. This is a 5 water region too. Obviously, it's making us a decent amount of money. But let's get an airfield here so we can fly up there. It's a nice little defensible spot. And yeah, pillaging should be able to keep our economy stable for now. Okay, looking good. Knowledge is going. We're going to get the geothermal condensers, which is going to be very strong since we're going to have double of those. That's 153 for that. All right, so we pillaged that. The water's going to go down in the middle. So we got the heavies here. Let's go ahead and get an airfield so we can fly there. And what is the village trade? Even statecraft and buildings are 40% cheaper. I mean, that's really good. That's really good. So 70 water at the moment. I wonder who's over here. Like, I suspect somebody is lurking over there, right? Let's go, like, fly over there and see. We bought a little bit into the Chome. Chome is probably my favorite victory condition. I just love doing it. It's so much fun. So we got geothermal condensers, so we got even more water now. Lay of the land is certainly not bad for early knowledge, I feel. But it can wait until we get a bigger empire. I don't think it's, like, super important to rush at the moment. So airfield's coming down there. I think we go get the spice field. It's 123 for that, but we'll wait for the business and do a little bit of looting in the meantime. All right, cool. And we have the eco building. We have the administrative hall. Next up, we can do the Masons Guild. I honestly think that do we want Masons Guild though? It's gonna give us pretty good money, but the plasteel production probably just go straight for the Chome branch. Even though we have terrible spice gathering right now, I still think it's a good idea. 800 to buy some shares. Yeah, not really in the position to be doing some buying right now. Horace Ross says that's not nice. Wow, nobody's up here. So yeah, we definitely go get like all this. And then that's like as far as we go. We just like literally are up here. And then the rest of everything we're going to be doing is going to be undercities. All right, so we can get another building here. Is there anything we want to get? I'm not going to be trying to win politically. Davok is already battling Corrino, which is outstanding. I love to see it. All right, and now I'm on the land strat. So Corrino is sending this, which... yeah, Corrino's gonna get more land threat out of that, but I don't care really. Like, I want him to fight Davok. You know, Davok's a really good player, so I would like it if those guys just got caught up fighting one another, and I can just kind of sit and do smuggler things, right? All right, so we got that. The airfield is about ready. Granted, we're just gonna do some pillaging anyways. Let's actually just run straight up here, and let's get Chome integration. All right. So hustle. Main base building, almost ready. We got the Chome branch coming up, so that's going to be the play. That is going to be the play. So down here, let's get some more heavies. We have really good manpower. We should be able to gear out a ton of our villages. Let's go ahead and get the maintenance center to reduce the cost of all those expensive buildings in the middle. And we also get military building bonuses here. So we could build like the factory there. Trafficking stations are always pretty good if you can get them, but most players won't be like happy about that. This 165, we can just go get the worm's nest. Like it's kind of, it's a little bit risky. That's so far. That's really, really asking for it for sure. Let's just grab this one, because if we overextend, it's going to shoot our hedge up too high, and then people are going to start teaming up on me, which is not good. Smugglers are, like I said, good defensively, but you don't want to be in that position if you can avoid it. All right, so we grab this, and then we grab this. 123 for those, so it's not going to be cheap, but a second spice field is certainly very good. This game is so much fun. Like the depth of strategy, subterfuge and all that goodness. Not a huge fan of that spot from you. Okay, so it looks like they're already squabbling a little bit, which I love to see. Water subsidies is great for us, like I said. So taking this, and then this is going to be our next target. So let's do that. Reveal a siege. See if we can find some good sieges. Do we have any near us? One down there. 10% slurry production is pretty good, but I want to hold on to that. So we need to find Corrino. So I think they might be down here somewhere. Let's get like our drones and fly them down there and see if we can find him, because I want to start an Undercity soon. Like after I get this is when I'm going to start spamming out the Undercities. The Skaven, yes, basically the Skaven. All right, so we're on Lens, Chad. All factions gain plasticrete per chome share. Military developments. So we're not going to do any bounties. And we're going to go ahead and decline this because I already got the military tech I wanted, so I'm just going to try and slow that down. I'm going to try and slow down the military from people. Like, I already have a lot of military stuff, so I'm more than happy. All right, so this would be a good region for the research station. I do have a fair amount of knowledge buildings, if I'm not mistaken. Let me check. So we got knowledge, and then knowledge here, knowledge here. Yeah, we're pretty sauced on the knowledge game, so I think getting a research station here would be prudent. So let's go ahead and fire that off. Yeah, it's an expensive one, and it's going to tank us a little bit economically, but I think it's worth it at the end of the day. All right, let's get a spice field here, and then we can go... Wow, look at that. So Corrino's down there. Okay. So we need to go explore Corrino villages. So let's do this, and let's do this here. Yes, good. And let's get another one of you to come here and explore. Corrino is where the money's at. They get the double village traits, so they're just usually just like super, super rich tyrants. That's going to be 149 to grab that. So it's going to be a hot minute before we can do that. Okay. We got the water in the middle. And we got the maintenance center there to cost reduce it. We're not going to go like any further though. This is the end of the road for us. Missile turret right there. And once the second spice field's up and we get that machine rolling, I'll be feeling pretty good. And then we get a maintenance center here too to reduce the cost. All right, another siege. We don't care about that one. This siege is actually here, and it gives you what? Military power? Wow, that's really good. Yeah, we got to trade for that one. Ecaz has space cruiser wreck. Yes, good. Fight and squabble. Fight and squabble. While I just hang out and cackle like a villain. So we're going to stay up here. We do have an airfield if we need to, and missile turrets coming in the middle, which is great. Evil. Yeah, I have to. That's my contribution. I really don't like politicking too much in any game. It's probably one of my biggest weaknesses in like Age of Empires FFAs and stuff. I'm usually not very good at it. It's definitely one of my weaknesses. All right, so that's going to be going down. We're going to get the research station to get that hard tech going. And cool. What do we want to get next here? Probably need a little bit of H2O. We got H2O in this region, and we do have the middle, but the middle is fickle. The middle can come and go. Let's get some manpower on you, and let's get another ornithopter. Although that was a little bit danger close, let's actually cancel that and keep that money since we're not super rich right now. And insulated valleys is not going to be good for us. Riches of Arrakis will give us money per special region, but let's do diplomatic maneuvers and then lay of the land at this point. So let's get a maintenance center here to reduce the cost of these. Just going to hang tight, and we need to start getting some water sellers going. So we need to see where they have like the big money villages. Although, you can just start selling water at any point to anyone, right? Atreides probably doesn't have like super good villages. We are in the green financially, which is good. Up here, we have plenty of plasteel, so we can definitely gear out and pimp out all of our villages. Now let's go ahead and get the Chome branch as soon as we can save up a little bit of dough here. So I need this base, I need this one, and then we can just go down here. We can definitely go down there. This is a nice one too. Atreides might expand towards us, which is a little bit dodgy. I gotta be careful with that. 149, so we can start on it now. So let's get in there and fight. And with this one, we probably want to micro a little bit. So let's go after you, and you, since there's actually a ton of units here in this village. Yeah, so we're bashing down the range units. Let's get you here and you here. All right. So hopefully you don't lose anything. Atreides getting a little bit danger close to us. So I could be in a squabble with the Atreides. I'm gonna start making some extra snipers just in case, because I don't want to get caught, you know, slipping and get wrecked. So yeah, range units here getting the business though. Let's guide him back. And all right, so we've dragged him into the deep desert here. None of our range units seem to be, or melee units seem to be suffering. I feel like the smugglers have like really good early game military units. Like the scavengers feel pretty strong. All right, so that's gonna go to us. That's gonna be double fuel cell. I think we honestly just need water in this region. I think we need to, you know, have more sources of water. Even if it's not optimal, you know, it's only a cup of water, it needs to happen because, yeah, otherwise we're gonna pay the price. So we grab that. That's going to be double fuel cell. This is done. So we now have 14 knowledge. We definitely need to get more knowledge buildings. So we'll slap one down here. We have one right here. And yeah, and then we also get the geothermal condensers right there. All right, so we finished, what did we finish? We finished the diplomatic maneuvers. That's the one that gives you free gifts, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the minor gifts houses will deliver the goodies to us. We can sell a little bit more spice to try and balance our economy here. And then we'll do another geothermal condenser here. Yeah, and what is the traits here? All right, so this, and that's gonna be Plascrete factory limit. We don't need like any more Plascrete for the rest of the game, basically. Let's fly back there. And yeah, I'm liking our little empire right now. It's feeling very cozy. It's very, very cozy. Once that maintenance center is finished, should help. Yeah, we're kind of tight financially though, man. We're kind of a little bit tight here. Let's run over here and do a little pillaging adventure. We got the 2 snipers, so they can come join the party. He's not expanding towards me. I need to start pillaging the border territories with them to make sure they don't come my direction, right? Because I can't, you know, I can't have those shenanigans going on. Bloody examples make for good neighbors. Okay, so now let's start with the undercities. So what do we have here? Double. Yeah, he doesn't really have any like super sweet bases. Granted, we can just start on the undercities anyways. Doing it for Ecaz is a good call too, but both these guys are really good players, so it's kind of like a tough one. Like, who do I, okay. It seems like Ecaz might be winning the exchanges based on what I'm seeing here. Yeah, we're about to go in the red financially, but we'll pillage and get this going. We do have a Labothopter, so let's do that, do this. This one, you basically just have to fly it over special regions, and yeah, and that's how you do it. So you just look for them, and then you can just have it fly over everything else, and it'll do a little bit of exploring for you in the meantime. So, all right, so we got that. Let's run over here, and we got you, and also we want to get some more workers on you. We don't have the manpower at the moment, and hopefully that Labothopter will be able to scurry around. So let's get some more water here, and I think it's time to start selling water. Okay, so there is an undercity here where we could sell some water to the Atreides. This is a pretty safe territory, and I have the decision whether or not it lives, right, in some way. So we can go for this and start selling some water. So we're going to go ahead and do the water sellers, and we're going to give them some water too. And all right, so that's a start. Is there anything I want to steal? Yeah, we can steal money from this village. So great. So you can see that immediately gives us a nice little economic boost, which is outstanding. And once we get a bunch of those going, that's when we start cackling pretty hard. Like, pretty hard. But there's still regions I want to take here. Like, the Worm's Nest would be really good. That would be very good. All right, so let's go ahead and do the underground network. And we can start with another undercity here in a moment. Continue selling these bad boys some water, because I don't plan on attacking Atreides anytime. Yeah, I think we're going to be homies with the Atreides and just sell them water and stuff. All right, so let's do that. And we don't have enough for the other undercity there. Okay. And the exchange rate kind of sucks. Let's go ahead and go down here to make sure we don't lose anything. My attention is needed. Bounties? No, I'm good. Not going to be putting any bounties. I definitely want this. All factions lose 30 lands red. That would be a little bit annoying. That would for sure hurt us because we are not in the best position with the lands chat at the moment. So we are going to go ahead and decline this with some votes. And then from there, we will decline this one too. Yeah, we can't afford to like take any financial hits. So we're going to try and decline both those. Yeah, we're going to try it and see if it works out. All right, so we got that. And then we need to get the water sellers network here in a second. So that will go. Yes, Precious, give it to me. After the loot, we should be able to get it. The pillage is off. There it is. All right. And for the last one, we can do the spice production for us, I think is going to be fine. Yeah, that one's always pretty good. So we're just going to take the spice production for my faction, which is nice. All right. So how are we looking here? Main base could be developed a little bit more. We need to get the Chone branch, but we're a little bit tight financially. I'm hard selling right now. This region we could take, although we could wait for the pillage to wear off there. That's 205, so we definitely are not amazing on authority. Let's go do some like longer distance pillaging here. Some longer distance raiding. So we have the 2 primaries. If anybody were to take this, I could also use a trafficking station there and do some really, really good work. Let's go ahead and build the Chone Branch, which is, I think, a must-take, and get the supply drop here in case things get a little bit dodgy. This one I think I might want to grab. It's just so good. The processing plant hedge is just like top tier, right? Okay, so fully built out, almost fully built out here. In this region, we can just go ahead and set up a little airfield, I think would be good. Just to have that airfield network going, we can fly around and, you know, really make sure things aren't falling apart in our empire. We probably want to get a Spacing Guild and start trading for ship parts soon. I think that would be good, because we're just going to trade influence, because, like I said, we're not going to play terribly politically this game, I don't think. Yeah, it's probably one of my weakest playstyles. I find that I'm not very good at it. Alright, so that's going to get pillaged, and then we can just go on a little spree here. The Labothopter is still flying around, and we have the Atreides Undercity network going now, which is good. So we got 2 Undercities in the Atreides lands. I don't think we get the main base ones till... Oh, we do get them already. Okay, so we can definitely look and see what everybody's up to. That's been taken, so let's move over here next. Alright, we can send the injured boy back, so he can just go run and heal up while we just continue pillaging here. That's how our economy rolls. Let's start stockpiling some spice again. We don't want to be in the pits. Yeah, perfect. So they've got that, and I have a peace treaty with them. So we're just going to set up a trafficking station. Oh, that's like exactly the power fantasy that we wanted. All right, Smugs, what you doing? Pillaging. So we're going to pillage that. Yep. And we're going to build a trafficking station up there.
Yes, boss.
He could attack me, actually. It would be unfortunate. Do I have an airfield up here? Let's go ahead and get an airfield up here, just to be safe. Up to no good, yeah, exactly. I need you well and healthy. Where do you think I get my money from? Yeah, that's actually like the best, most convincing argument, I think, you know, like... all right, so what are we researching now? So currently we, yeah, Underworld Contracts is cool. Chum support also isn't bad. Native Customs ain't bad. Security detail, spying logistics. Let's go get spying mastery to maximize our agents. And yeah, I don't like that he's like so aggro on my border right now. It's definitely making me a little bit nervous. Let's get a couple more snipers just to be safe, in case he does decide to attack me here. And I think we're in peace at the moment. Yeah, we are in peace. So he would have to get pretty crunk and break that. Currently we're at 10K. I haven't discovered all of his business here. The Labothopter is getting shot by something. Yeah, missile turrets flying after it. Uh-oh, hopefully it'll live. I'll have to keep tabs on that. Okay, so that one got eaten by the worm. We're making good money now. Suddenly we're just kind of like rich. It's weird, you know, the ebbs and flows of things. Military base in the middle might not be a bad idea, but I think grabbing that when we can would be very good. All right, so, probably go for recycling vats. I think we just want to go like hard in the water, like very, very hard. We have water here. This region has the trafficking station. We could get a missile turret here. Yes, I think that would be good. So let's get a missile turret here. And then we can get another missile turret up a little bit further as well. So we'll build it like right up here. And yeah, and then we, you know, just try not to draw the aggression of the Emperor. That's the play. That's how we do it. All right, so we can do that like so. And that's going to cover like 2 territories. So we got basically 2 missile turrets right there, which is going to make it very, very unappealing for my opponent, hopefully to take it. Ecaz is ahead of us on hedge, so I feel okay grabbing this. It's 158, so we're just going to move over and grab that if we can. Take the free military tech. How are we looking in the middle? Yeah, our plasteel is kind of diminished a little bit, but he's going to get his spice field up, but we're going to steal some of his spice, which is really funny. I love it so much. Smugglers are such a fun faction. Yeah, so the Chone Branch is on the way. We're going to get the recycling vats. Probably need to get just basic water in all of our regions. This is going to be 5 water supply up here, which is great. So very happy with that. No water here, unfortunately. But let's move. Let's grab this. All right, looking fine. He's leaving. Perfect. It's exactly what we want. Does he have any rare minerals? I don't think he does. Ecaz is probably going to get crazy and take this out at some point, and that's going to set me back pretty hard in the water game. Over here, this is a good one too, because if we take this, what we do is we do the water, we do the water cellars, and then we do the fuel cells. So you want to steal, it steals 30% of their fuel cells, which is just crazy good. You always want to go after fuel cell regions. And here we have another one. Man, what is with the Atreides being just so jacked with all these good regions? All right, water cellars, and then we can do the bootleg market and take some of the resources there. Oh, hello. Don't want to pillage that. That was almost a misclick of the gods.
You call me?
All right, Ornithopter's done it. Do we finish this quest? Not quite. The Labothopter, we've done that. Let's go down here and here and here, and then fly up around the back, and we need to get all those regions. All right, so knowledge buildings, probably next up on the docket. So let's grab you and get a knowledge building. All right. We have the building for the bonus knowledge, right? So we need to take advantage of that. Missile turret there, I think, is super necessary. You never know when the bad boys are going to attack us. You never know. So we're just hanging here. Let's grab that free military tech. Could do a little bit of pillaging soon. Might not be a bad idea. Buying into the chum is quite pricey at the moment. The only reason, it's because this passed. I was like, I thought something just shifted and we just got rich all of a sudden, but that makes a lot more sense. That makes a lot more sense. Manpower, and we're all manpowered out here. So we're going down to get spying mastery. I don't like trying to assassinate the Emperor. In my experience, it's usually not very effective. Security details, yeah, that gives us 3 free mercenaries if anything with the bounty passes, which isn't bad, but, you know, they're temporary, right? So we have an airfield here, and we do have a maintenance center, so I could just throw down a knowledge building there. That probably wouldn't be a bad idea, since we have that. We got 20 fuel cells. Back here, this is probably where I'm going to build the airfield to get the mortis engine ship, because that is like basically the difference. I forgot to pillage that. Yeah, now they're going to be right up on my border. Granted, I can get a listening post. So is anybody playing Chom? Nobody's really playing Chom too hard, so I don't think it's like a huge deal to vote that down. Do I want any bounties? No, literally nothing here is worth me using a bounty. Ecaz triple blue. So what is he saying? Oh, statecraft? Okay. So yeah, we can support that. Okay, this is the minor house's favorite one anyways. So we're just gonna put that down there. So I need to get some main base extensions soon. Our plasteel is building up. I might want to build a little bit more plasteel. I might want to get a little bit more. I know I was saying I didn't, but I'm kind of like looking at everything I want to do here. Ecaz's main base. Yeah, so they're triple blue, which means I would do the 40 max influence per to take advantage of that. Yeah, so Ecaz looks like they're going to go for a political victory, which is great. I'm happy to see it. And for your main base, we have the Eco, and for the Emperor, yeah, that's good. So for here, we want to get 30 Solari per level of its biggest economic district. So that's going to be plus 90 Eco from that, which is just huge. That's like an auto take. That is for sure an auto take. So our main base is looking all right. What does this building actually do? Black market, 1% spice, plasticrete, manpower per underworld headquarters. That feels pretty good. So I think we're going to grab that because we're going to have a shit ton of underworld headquarters. So that feels incredibly prudent. All right, so he wants a non-aggression pact, a trade agreement. I'm down for it. I'm down for it. Yeah, let's roll. Let's feast. Let's feast it up, brother. Let's feast it. All right, so manpower. Do we have all the militia assigned everywhere? Let's do that. We're going to be spending some manpower here in a second. Iraqine is not developed yet. We definitely go there with this. This is going to be done in a moment. The laundering network. So now we're doing pretty good financially. Statecraft development has been slowed, so we need to stop on this. So we need to pull off. Thankfully, it just passed, and I just barely noticed it. So we can go here and here and just finish off our economics, because I don't think anybody's going to attack us. Like, we have an Atreides. These two are clearly going to be battling, I think. And Corrino is my ally, basically. So famous last words. We're going to have to turn on them later, obviously. Let's do this. Get some heavies here. And I'm tempted to even go, like, defensive techs. Here we have Preserve the Ruins. Okay, that ain't bad. Maintenance center is within reach. Everything is being hit here. Let's go ahead and continue raiding these nearby regions to keep our economy nice and sauced. Boom, boom, and boom. Could throw down a plasteel building there if we want to. How are we looking at Iraqine? Yeah, 50%. How many spice harvesters do they have right now? So 1, 2. They only have 2. And Corrino, I believe, has 2 as well. Ecaz have 1, and they could have more. Yeah, there's another one right there. So, ooh, we could actually do a trafficking station here in the middle. That's prime time. That's really good, because then we're going to steal spice from Ecaz. Good. Smugglers are just such a troll faction. I love it. They're just so fun. They're so fun. Like, the way you get to interact with everybody is just, it's an absolute blast. All right, so we get the 3 knowledge permanently, so we're going to be up to 24 knowledge, which is pretty good at this point in the game, I would say. Did I get Lay of the Land? I did. Okay, so I'm not a complete idiot. We can do that, and this region would definitely be appealing to take, but we need to wait for the pillage penalty to wear off. Let's go pillage this. And yeah, he's doing a listening post there, so I don't think he's going to be getting aggro. I don't want to hit him anyways. Like, I'm you know, using a lot of his undercities here, so yeah, we don't want to mess with that. So this is good. We want to get that. Preserve the ruins. This region is definitely something I want to take eventually, so I'm going to stop pillaging it, because I don't think I'm going to go illicit methods anytime soon. So yeah, we're gonna hang tight there. So let's get the free military tech. Got to be a little bit better about that. Trafficking station in the middle is going to take some of my opponent's goodies. Worm call is also pretty good to do. Yeah, extraction network is also very powerful. Man, the smugglers do have some good some good techs. But yeah, without their mothership, the smugglers, I find, can struggle a little bit to fight, you know, and defend in the late game. So hopefully we can get that. But we do have that. So we have the black market branch. So that's going to give us an increase in pretty much everything based on the amount of undercities we get. So let's pillage that. It's 800 Gs. That ain't bad at all. What do we have here? Corrino, are they making good money anywhere? Yeah, double freaking, you know, fuel cells there is amazing. So we want to do the water, do this, and then we will take some of your fuel cells all day. Hell yeah, let's get it.
You need a sniper.
Does that actually synergize with this? Fuel cell factories, no, it doesn't. So yeah, it's still good though, still pretty great. All right, so we'll bounce across here, raid this. We're stealing spice from everybody. Currently, yeah, statecraft and the manpower recruitment thing is there. We have the authority, which we could get. I need to save up for this, for the Space and Guild branch at this point. We got 45 fuel cells, which is pretty bonkers. Our water's at 61. I'm trying not to oversell it too hard. I suspect there's going to be some fighting around here. Yeah, and there's his knowledge hub. So he got the knowledge a lot later than us. Let's go and do this. Okay, we got that. Outstanding. We just pillage this, we pillage this, and eventually this one will be on the table. Eventually that one will be on the table. We have a decent standing army too. If somebody attacked us, I mean, Sardaukar would still kick our butts, but, you know, very, very normal for the Dune universe, right? I love how they depicted the Sardaukar in the movies, by the way. God, it was so cool. All right, so we got that, and then I think we go pillage this. Let's just like kind of pop around and just troll about. Ecaz, I want to get that major extension. That's going to give us max influence. I think it's still worth getting. At some point, the politics could come into play. How many spice harvesters do they have? I wish I could see. I think it's probably like 2. I think most people have 2. It seems like everybody in the lobby kind of settled for the dose. So do I want any of these? No, I'd rather just hold on to the spice. We're stockpiling it. Our harvesters need to be geared out even more. Forgot that I had finished the technology, so they're going to be pimped out here. And I need to see who's the Dark Lords of Spice. So yeah, we pillage this. What is this region anyways? Recruitment office. That's a pretty terrible special region. I don't think anybody's going to miss that one. All right, so let's do that. Buying into Chom is so expensive right now. The prices are really, really high. Take the influence, and we're going to get max influence because of the what's it called? The Atreides base, right?
Yes,
What's up? Who you talking to?
Yes.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't like the rating. He could attack me. He might. He said, bruh. It's probably me because I'm pillaging all his names. He says you and Ecaz are both pillaging the spots that I want. That is pretty funny, actually. All right. So do we go down border defenses? Just make our militia like super jacked? That's kind of an idea. I mean, I can go for a hedge victory too. That's definitely on the table. This one is 464 until this wears off. It increases it by 100%, so it's pretty savage there. Main bases are all built. We need to get you, so let's get that. Space and Guild branch. We have a worm call. It's up there, so we should be able to escape. Nope, he got eaten. I have plenty of manpower though, so it's okay. We should be fine. And yeah, life's good, man. No complaints. We're gonna get the Chom branch, so we can start buying into Chom. The insulated valley isn't bad. It only reduces the upkeep in regions with enough wind. But water sellers union, holy shit! If I could get water sellers union, oh, that'd be fat. That's not gonna be happening though. I think I'm gonna try and slip the diplomatic congress in for myself. Although I'm already allied with 2 people. Vote Ecaz, I only have water. Vote me. Your friendly water merchant. Water merchant. Oh, look at Horus Ra! Oh, I love it. I'm gonna put a bounty on myself. Yes. Put a bounty on it. Okay, I'm putting a bounty on myself. Oh, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get the water sellers with like no votes because everybody wants that sweet smuggler booty. Yeah. Okay. So do I win it? Oh, I beat him. Oh, that's so funny, dude. Evil cackling. Oh, that's so villainous, because now my economy is just going to be so jacked. All right, so let's go ahead and start. We should probably start getting some military buildings. Yeah, we need that to get more max manpower, keeping you honest. Yeah, so Ecaz is definitely not happy about that, but I'm so far away from Ecaz. Let's go ahead and... I need to reward this, like, good behavior. So let's give him a knowledge agreement. Yeah, let's see if we can be homies. Yeah, we gotta, you know, incentivize the friendship. Oh, he didn't want it. Okay. I'm surprised. I thought he would want that, you know? It's all good though. I respect it. You know, I'm not pushing our friendship too far. So let's grab you, grab this, and then you can go down here and grab that. Okay. And now we just need to continue the Undercities. No problem. No problem, brother. Completely understand. So let's get some ornithopters and assign them to these guys and assign them to our other Spice Lord, which is over here. And we need more spice fields in general. So we got that one. Ecaz, do they have any really lucrative regions? So this is going to be the Space and Guild region. We have an Undercity back here, do we? No, that's their Garden World. They don't seem to have anything that's like just turbo moneymaker, right? That's Plasteel. This region could be a good one because it's, you know, getting a little bit of dough here. So let's just do the water sellers. Yeah, good. All right. Selling a little bit of H2O there. And there are limits to the Emperor's friendship, right? That's basically what I've learned here today. Statecraft, no, economy developments are slowed down. Okay, so I need to switch off that and we need to go finish Mind Mastery so I can get more agents. I don't want to be capped at 10. I want to be doing all the Haggard schemes and shit, you know what I'm saying? So this would be ideal to take. Betray or sign a truce with an opponent. Atreides, I could get a trade agreement with them.
Greetings.
Let's see if they want a trade agreement. Yeah, I'd like to, you know, I'd like to be homies with the Atreides here. I feel like, how is he doing politically? His lands are at standings decent, but he's behind everyone else, so I'm gonna kind of try and bolster him up a little bit and take advantage of it, of course. All right, so for the last one, I mean, it's making a little bit of money there, but that's just spice. So let's just go ahead and take the spice production, try and get those fat resources. And now our money is starting to soar. You know, the Water Sellers Union is giving us how much? That's 125. That's pretty bonkers. That's pretty bonkers, if you ask me. So we never built this region out. Got a little bit lazy over here. We need to get a building of each type. So let's get you. And then we can get, in this region, we're pretty good on Plasteel. We're getting military, so the command post here is going to be smart, I think. Probably get that first, just to get the upkeep production, and go from there. Yeah. So units are losing supply, no problem. Let's get you out of there. We've finished this, so let's get that intel, and we have another agent now. Let's put him on counter intel. I don't know if anybody's going to be trundling about and trolling me, but I need to do that. So upkeep production on those guys. Let's continue pillaging these regions. Outstanding. Listening posts would be good also. I think Corrino's going to be occupied, so I'm going to take a risk and delete this missile turret, and we're going to get listening posts here. I'd like to be somewhat involved in politics, not like too hard in the paint, but you know, just a little bit. All right, so let's get that, and we can get the listening post here. So that's going to give us that, and then we can get a listening post here too, and that's going to give us +3 influence. So maybe we can start to win things. Okay, military power. Do we have any agents? Yeah, we do. So let's get you and throw you in the military power with this the siege here. So now we have that. So that's kind of the equivalent of getting like a big tech, right? Pillage that. Claim reward. Did the Atreides accept it? I don't believe they did. I don't think they wanted it. Yeah, I don't think they did. All right, well, you know, it is what it is. I need to save up. I'm spending a little bit too much on the Undercity, so it's not allowing me to grab this special region I want. I'm at 15K though. It's a little bit much. It's a little bit much, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that ornithopter. We need to go on safe mode with you and go on safe mode and stop losing those if we can. All right, heading up here. Yeah, that siege is our pal. Did we not switch off that? Oh my god, I thought I switched off it. Did we not? Okay. Oh, we're on Insulated Valley. I misclicked. Okay, I screwed up there, but it's all good. It's all good. So we just wasted some research time, like an absolute potato. Influence, we could take the influence. Sure, why not? We have a little bit of extra spice, so we can do that right now. All right, so that's being built out. And here, we should be able to build this out in a second once the militia deal with that. Spying Mastery, Nefarious Contracts. We could try assassinating the Atreides is tempting, but you know, they're the ones providing us a lot of eco right now. So that just feels like a stupid idea. We're at 15K. Why are the damn Chom shares so expensive? They're so pricey. Who's even, oh, I guess Corrino's buying a lot. Yeah, Corrino's getting in there. I would like to get at least up to 10% if I can. Let's see if we can like start working our way there to get that 10%. Yeah, that would be nice. No complaints about that, that's for sure. All right, so we can trade our excess influence for ship parts because we need to get our big mortis engine ship. Without that, we're just like a potato. So that's going to be that. And we should have enough excess influence. Listening post in the middle is on the table too. How much is one missile turret really going to help me? Probably not much at this point. So getting a listening post here with the Ecaz probably would be better. Yeah, probably would be better. So very calm, kind of playing a little bit of SimCity here, but it's, you know how Dune can be. I mean, it can be early aggression, but a lot of times it's just you know, shit just pops off super crazy. We need to get intelligence agency, and from there, we probably get one more military building. All right, so let's get the intelligence agency. All right, so that's going to give us more agents. We got that. Listening posts are coming up. So our influence is still +8, even considering the circumstances. I'd say that's pretty good. Airfield over here is going to be needed next, because we're going to get attacked eventually. So 175, that's 232 to get that. So we will probably get that soon. Corrino is grabbing that territory, which is pretty funny. They're finally going for it. So let's move over here and pillage this. Although, let's go down here and get this one first. I don't want to, like, antagonize Corrino too much. That is for sure. So that siege would be a nice one to get. Does Corrino have any, like, double money bases? They're getting... Yeah, nothing really. There's no, like, rare mineral regions that they're just making bank off, which kind of sucks. We need to work on the main bases, too. So we got the big extensions here. Something I should have been doing a little while ago. All right, so the boys are going to go smuggling and looting here. I'm holding on to my 60 water. And for you, for Ecaz Spice Harvester, we have another special region here that is 28, but I want to get that rare region. The elected faction gets 300. Okay, this is actually kind of funny. All factions get it. Okay. Yeah, I don't care about doing a bounty for any of those, so we're okay. I'm just going to try and get this one for myself. And see if we can just, you know, get a couple pillages off and just get, like, a ton of money from that real quick. That would be really nice. I don't think anybody else is going to go for this. I think they'll be... Well, I guess this is the only contested one. I should have put a vote into that, by the way. I missed the Landsrad, so... That's what happens when you look at things too quickly and don't read it, which is my special skill set. All right, Smugglers won that. We beat Ecaz on it. Great, so we're going to get some dough. And this region here is going to be available soon-ish. But I think this one's good. Yeah, it's only one fuel cell. It's all masterpieces. All right, so we need to get up here so Shai-Hulud doesn't get me. And pillaging that's going to be 1.4k, which is super awesome. Super, super awesome. Main base is coming along. Fully built out in these regions. I do feel like I need another base. My hedge is at 15. Corrino might be going for, like, a hard hedge win already. Yeah, they're already... Wow, Corrino's already going for hedge. Okay, so they're going for... That's actually good for us in some ways, for sure. Let's move here. Daybach is going to go all in, and I mean, I will attack him as well. It's going to have to happen, right? 4,000 for that. Jeez, it's expensive out there. Yeah, we just want to get to the 10%, though. That's the plan. So he's got double hedge buildings. Yeah, no, not there, but he's building one in the front. He does not have one back there. Okay, so he's kind of all in on, not kind of in on it, not all in. But he's tickling the pickle, the slow progressive hedge gains, you know? Very slow and progressive. All right, so let's get this, get an airfield so we can maneuver. Let's put it far back, like here, so people can't, you know, get to it as easily. That's the plan. I don't think Atreides are going to try anything funny. Let's throw you in counter intel. And now we have the agent max. Yeah, and we're going to get the Chum support and the riches of Arrakis. Let's pillage this. And next we can go pillage this region. Ooh, Renegade base. We need to go take that down. I don't know if I can beat that. Can I? Let's get some free company just to be sure. Yeah, my army's okay. It's kind of potato. I don't want anybody else to get that. You know, I'm going to hang here until my free company finish. And if somebody else grabs it, it is what it is. We need to get the barracks to get the military upgrades so we're not, like, super behind there. Let's buy this. Chum shares. Let's wait till we get the Chum support to buy it. Yeah, and hedge buildings. Look how evil he is. That's my politics. It's just the shittiest politics you can ever do.
Yes, boss.
He's smiling. That cannot stand. All right, so we grab this. This is a great region here, by the way, this processing plant. We can cut this maintenance center and set it up here. So let's do that. And yeah, so what can we get here? We could get the missile turret back. Probably a good idea. Let's take that region. Find no crafts workshops. Yeah, he's getting clever. He's learning. The boy is learning. All right, so Landsrad Standing or Authority. Let's go ahead and take the Authority. Yeah, that way we can set up more undercities. All right, he says, no, keep them. He says, oh, that's funny. All right, so let's go here, get another undercity. So water cellars, and let's take his fuel cells, which is always nice. It's gonna give us an extra 3, not too much, but it's still better than nothing. And all right, so firstly, we get the maintenance center here to replace the one we just deleted. Let's get this. And yeah, we're gonna be full in on the tech, like full in on the tech tree here. All right, let's get Riches of Arrakis. We have a shit ton of special regions, and they'll generate, I think, how much more is it? 10%, 2% more production. Sure. Yes, of course. Paused. You go get your medicine, and in the meantime, we can scheme together. This is perfect. Look at the great sportsmanship all around. I'm actually getting cold in here. I was like, it's been icy in California, dude. It's been really cold where I live. Granted, I live in a mountain village. I don't live like, you know, in Los Angeles or anything like that. I live like kind of in a secluded mountain valley. So it definitely gets colder here than it does like elsewhere in California. Schemes though. look at Davok. Oh my god. I think Davok's one of my favorite people to play with. Like he's just got a solid player, really good sport, very funny. You know, always brings a smile to my face. Yeah. So, all right, got the shirt on. Not gonna be as cold now. We're warm and ready to smuggle. I love how the guys, Horace Raw is gonna come back and see all these messages and just be like, oh damn, oh man, okay. So yeah, this region, what we can do is we can start. So check this out. So we set up an underworld here, and then we can start stockpiling his spice. And when we pillage it, we take a bunch of his spice. So that's what we're gonna contribute. Yeah, and we got this nice region. I mean, we're in the hedge game, boys. We're in it. But my passive hedge is only 9. The other players have a lot more. So what do we, yeah, we want to plan this too. So I know one of them, 1 power per biggest military district. So we get that. That's going to give my whole army 3 power. And yes, we got that. It's kind of nice I can go and do things right now. You know, we never got a Rakeen built out. Yeah, his base is kind of all over the place. So I wasn't sure what to do. So 1 spice harvester and 2 military units in Atreides territories. We can do the contraband offers the scheme lodge. I don't know if he'll take advantage of that. We could do that for Davok. I think, no, we already got that there. So I think just go. He's not likely to die. I think he's like behind us. So we'll go ahead and grab the spice trafficker here and go from there. Yeah, I think that's gonna be a-okay. So everything around here is looking good. And what do we got up top? Okay, it looks like he might be 15 minutes. So in that case, we can come back after all is said and done. I think we're good. We've done a little bit of planning, but yeah, it looks like Corrino is being set to fall. We can get this and then go hard into the military tech. Security detail would be nice, but I don't think I'm at risk of assassination. We get Riches of Arrakis, because that's going to give us 2, 4, 6, 8% like income, which is crazy good. And also we're going to get 10 per, so it's going to be another 40 on top of that. So like we're rolling in the money pretty hard here, guys. Valuable trinkets might also be prudent to rush. Like, because we can let the Ecaz do the heavy lifting, right? And then we can just kind of creep up on the hedge behind them and try and defend. I don't know, though. It's hard to hold off 2 people, but I mean, if I can get the mothership, we need to, like, delay until I get the mothership. So, anyways, guys, I'll be right back. That is going to be it for a moment. Well, for you guys, it's going to be instantaneous, but we'll see you when the good old Corrino player gets back. All right, guys, and we're back in business. So, scheming, we need to get that renegade base to get those ship parts for sure. So let's get everybody, head down here, plan for that. Also, we're going to be setting up an undercity up here, and we're going to do the one where we get money per unit dying in the region. We'll also do the hidden explosives, the damage to militia, and then we can get the one that stockpiles their spice, and then when we pillage it, we take it. So, because I think a war is going to be breaking out here in a moment between the north and, yeah, between the west and the south, I should say. So let's go ahead and get a Lance Chad there, get a little bit of that going, and we need to get that Renegade port. Now, you're probably wondering why I haven't upgraded units either. One of the reasons is because I'm not fighting anybody and save the money, right? So when we do eventually get dragged into Mortal Kombat, I will upgrade my units, of course, and get them the armory upgrades. Turin, why do you have 21k built up? Was waiting for chum prices to go down. Well, he obviously can't hear me, but oh my god, Shai Halud, come on, man. Alright, so let's get this. Horus Ra asking. He's trying to deflect, which is smart. Waiting for prices to go down. Which they have. So then they can check and they're going to see that, you know. Can we squeeze out of there? It's like yeah, it's tricky because if I run out here, then Shai Halud's waiting for me in the desert. I think this sniper is in a little bit of danger. Let's get him away. A little bit of KG micro here, but overall I think we're fine. And those guys can hang out. Good, so we've cleared that out. Perfect. And now we're down to... We got over 10%. Good. So we can buy mercenaries now, which is very, very clutch. So we grab this region. Looking good. No Bene Gesserit funny business, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and get the spice here. And cool, so we took that region. Let's go heal up a little bit, and then we'll come back and, although we could probably honestly pillage that, but let's just run here so we don't lose anything and just heal everybody. I don't want to get caught. Don't want to get caught. All right, so we're at 18k hedge. We're in second place in terms of hegemony, which is a little bit dodgy, but at least we're not in first. Second is where you typically want to be with hedge, because the biggest nail gets hammered down, right? All right. So trafficking stations, by the way, let's just highlight this. Making 68 gold from this one, and this one is making me 125 gold, which is just ludicrous. In tandem with the fuel cell factory. So labor rights, probably not good. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about those too much. None of these are terribly alluring. I have 346 votes. I mean, I can't keep up with votes on these guys. I'm not really playing politics, so. Landsrad pause. Bye-bye, Ecaz. Oh, is something going on? Oh, is he assassinating him? No way. Is there an assassination going on down there? That would be ludicrous. He says bye-bye, Ecaz. What's happening? Yeah, that's wild, man. Okay, so I'm going to deny this because I don't want to lose the dough, and that's pretty much it. The other stuff, it's whatever. I declined that, so we're safe. Ecaz attacked Corrino and got stomped. He attacked me and got ate by Shai-Hulud. Oh, no. Shai-Hulud got him. All right, so a little bit of conquest going on over there. It looks like they're still fighting. I could go north and do some backstabbing now. Oof, the temptation's real. I don't know. It doesn't look like a stomp per se. Let's go up here, do that, and now we have enough for the ship. So let's get the Wraith. And yeah, we're not making any enemies yet. I kind of like just chilling in the shadows here. This has been pretty peaceful. I did get this, right? Yeah, click that. Okay. So that region's coming together. We got airfields all over the place. Let's take this, get the influence just in case. And man, I could do a pretty solid little backstab right now for sure. And those two look like they're duking it out. But if I take this region, that's gonna put him behind on hedge. He is at 19k. I feel like this has to happen. Obviously, I could end up paying the price for it, but let's go ahead and get rid of the non-aggression pact and go down here and do this because we're gonna loot some spice here too. So that's gonna be pretty lucrative. All right, so Ecaz looks like they're fine. They're taking a territory. Clearly, it's going reasonably well. Let's get water here. And we're moving in. There is a worm call, and we have the hidden explosives. So let's move in and do this. Cool and cool. All right, so we're on the base. Let's go ahead and pillage that. We're not going to take it. You know, I want him to stay a little bit ahead of me in the hedge game, right? And you can just stay here, buddy, and do this. And we'll take this region and just do some heavy pillaging up here because we're getting money from the trafficking station, so I'm kind of happy to just do it. Just raiding, all good. And, you know, I'm not even going to say anything. We'll just keep this going here. Let's do this, because if I take the region, then I jump ahead of them, right? We're just trying to make some quick money, make some quick dough. Yeah, I'm going to leave this top one intact, as a matter of fact. His army could fly up here, but I don't think it will. Probably should destroy the airfield if possible. So let's destroy the airfield. Perfect. What happened to all the goodbye Ecaz? Yeah, that's true. It's true, you know. There was a little bit of scheming going on there. So we pillaged that. All right, outstanding. We're going to pillage this region, just making some money and destroying some infrastructure. Trying to slow him down a little bit. Oh, shit. I hate when I do that. It's very easy to move off that. And let's run back up this way. I could pillage a little bit more, but Ecaz, I'm going to let him expend more resources, you know. Yeah. Holy merc spam. Yeah, all right. So we just did a little bit of pillaging. It's going to slow him down. It's going to make it harder for him. We didn't like crush, because if we liberated those, that would probably crush him. But I want him to stay a little bit ahead of me, because if they start turning on me, then yeah, I'm in a little bit of danger. You know, we could afford to lose the middle though. That would be okay. So we did that. We pillaged this region down. So then we are going to go ahead and shuttle. So let's do this. Those like smuggler buildings are so nice, and we can just kind of chill back by the main base for now. So I need to keep developing this. Military bases for sure are going to be prudent here because there's a high likelihood of aggression. Valuable trinkets is coming up, which we want. Wonders of the Desert is also really good for what we're doing, so I think we can do that. I'm trying to be like as greedy as possible here, which is, you know, could be a problem. All right, so do we have any room for knowledge buildings? Definitely want one here, so that's going to be the last spot we get. We have the listening post. The trafficking station is still making some money because he's still getting spice. He's got a missile turret coming, but yeah, we still have the hidden explosives, so we'll pop those in there again. Looks like Corrino was able to defeat them. So yeah, we let Corrino jump a little bit higher. He says out merc spammed. Yeah, Horus is a great player. I played with him several times. Very, very strong. So we're gonna keep pillaging here. Just trying to run under the radar, man. Chom, we're at 13%. I mean, getting the... We have a lot of money. We might as well start buying it up. You know, it could be a win condition for us later. We don't have enough to obviously get it, but let's get a knowledge building there. How much longer? I rated top hard. Pillage 2 regions. I don't know if that's going to matter too much, though. As far as that goes, the middle is there. And we can go ahead and liberate this, but man, I'm making so much money from that. Maybe liberating this region would be good. Yeah, he might come up there. And Atreides, I don't know what Atreides is up to. We have all the main base buildings here. We do. Atreides, I believe I built both of them. No, I still have one opportunity here. Infiltration cells. Let's give them the scheme lodge. That way they can scheme. They can scheme with me, which should be fun. The prices haven't gone up in a while. I think I can get to 30% pretty feasibly here. Water cellars, we have a lot of authority. I can probably set up some more undercities here. So on the south side, we do have a special region here, which I believe is going to be rare minerals. So let's sell some water. Do this, and we can take some of the money in that region.
We're ready.
You're playing Corrino players should never act shocked that they're being teamed up on. That's for sure. It's a very powerful faction. You're gonna get teamed up on. It's just the nature of the beast. All right, so valuable trinkets, and I think we got to go military after that. I don't think we can afford to wait anymore, so we're gonna go down this way. All right, we're not gonna kill you. It's just like pruning a tree. I could go snipe his spice harvesters. That's also an option. He is at 20K, but I'm pretty close behind, man. I'm pretty close. So I'm riding the razor's edge here. We let him creep up a little bit more. And this is a psychopath. All right, how are we looking around here? Looking good, looking good. We have these regions. We could get the illicit methods. I think after we get craft workshops, that's going to allow us to play the hedge game and race. Let's get another airfield here. It's good to airfield spam because most good players will snipe your airfield right away if they're doing a serious invasion. And yeah, that sort of thing. So he's a little bit ahead of us. Does he have double hedge? He does not, and he does not. So, shit, I might actually pass him on hedge, which is tough. He does have another airfield and double turrets coming up there. This is getting real dodgy. Like, I might pass him. I'm plus 12 at the moment. So we have that, and we can get another one of you down here. It is going to eat our authority, but it's better than just banking it and doing nothing, you know. So water and water cellars, and we can just get spice gathering. Our spice gathering is pretty respectable considering we only have 2 harvesters. 1400. Let's buy some more chum. We're chasing him. We're catching up. Actually, we're all mad here. That's right. We are all mad here indeed. Okay, so scavenging drone will, yeah, while in combat, any nearby units grant loot scavenged. Oh, that's pretty good actually. We can get 1 or 2 of those. I think how I'm gonna check things out. So we do have Lance Chad. What's Lance Chad gonna be? I definitely decline that because I'm like, ooh, I have the council though. We could try and get that. Yeah, let's put a bounty on that for smugglers. Okay. And then we will decline this. Yeah, I'm just gonna like dump into that because I want to keep buying chum shares. Yeah, so we're gonna decline that. How many votes do I even have? 490, 1,000 votes for Ecaz. Jesus. Yeah, that's pretty savage. I mean, the fact that he's got 1,000 votes is nuts. I mean, he can beat me on this, but other people might vote for me to get the money because they might be desperate or something. Because they get 20 salary per vote, which is like insane. Like you can get a lot of money. So I opposed the chum share thing. Yeah, some people voted for me, but I didn't vote for myself. Yeah, I was just trying to. I guess we gave some dough. So that's being taken down there. He says Horus Ra. Yeah, it's a tricky one. Everybody, this game is like one thing that's really good about Dune is it's very good at making it so like everybody is like a contender. You know, not on purpose, but like the games are very climactic. It's hard to say. Hard to say. If you shoot up in hedge, I may attack. But for now, peace. Yeah. So we've done our thing. I'm trying to be a straight shooter with him. Let's go ahead and start spying on Ecaz. We can potentially do an assassination on them. Okay. But if he shoots up in hedge, I'm gonna have to attack him. I don't know if I can fight him off. We should probably get some upgrades. You know what? Yeah. So we need to get this. Which one gives us the second slot? So that gives the second armory slot. We need to get that. So industrialized scavenging. I thought Atreides was the political animal. Yeah, no, clearly the Ecaz have got that one on lock, huh? All right, so yeah, Ecaz are popping off. We're pretty close in the hedge game. Like we can get the illicit methods, and then we can capture a couple regions here to get like a little bit of a jump on that. We got a fuel cell region back here. It is going to be 41 authority, but I think it's worth it. The fuel cells are just always useful. And then we can get the military factory too. All right, so yeah, 30% of those. So we're going to be at 39 up to 42. And we got a fat army. Some scavenger drones are on the way out. We can make assassins. Let's get this. It looks like we can do that. Perfect. Yeah, so we need to see who is going to be the next one to jump up. Ecaz probably going to go for governor. I don't think he's anywhere near us in hedge. He's at 15k hedge, so really not much. So we're just going to let Corrino slip just ahead of us here. Yeah, just barely ahead. We can start getting some upgrades now, although I guess we could just wait until we get attacked, right? We got the water here. It's only going to be, well, it is 4 water. That's actually not bad at all. Yeah, so we got the worm. Did you recall already? Hopefully he recalled. Yeah, let's get out of there. I don't know why that didn't go automatically. Oh, he's in greed. No, that's why. Okay. Well, thankfully we were paying attention. We got the manual recall there. Still making 1k perpetually. The chum shares, did they go up in price? They did not. All right. The fact that I got water seller still is pretty sweet. That's really nice. So we're at 20%. 30% is not going to be out of the realm of possibility. So that spice harvester should be good. Let's take some guild favor. We can build up a bit of an air force, and it looks like we got some random Landsrat punishers. All right, so Ecaz is creeping. I don't like that. So let's pull our mothership down here. And Ecaz looking like they might want to attack us. Not sure. Yeah, so we chill by the main base, but let's bring the Mortis engine ship down this way. Holy shit. Oh, wow. Okay, and then the whole army of the Atreides lands over here. Okay, this is getting real crunk, guys. This is getting real crazy. All right, so we're at 22k. Let's buy some. Ah, damn it. Somebody bought the shares before I could. Curses. Carino's up to 31%. Yeah, let's let them just hammer Corrino down. They're probably politicking against me. I know earlier in the game, while we were on the waiting for the player to come back, the Atreides said that they were having a bit of a squabble with the Ecaz. They were saying that, hey, you know, the Ecaz player is bullying me, and, you know, he took my territory, he's threatening me, whatever. So I think they might turn on each other at some point or other. I'm not sure. We could go pillage that siege over there. That wouldn't be a bad idea. Just get a little bit of dough that way. I have enough ship parts to replace, and now it looks like, oh wow, look at that Air Force. I'm grateful that I don't have to deal with this. Ecaz doesn't look to have much anti-air, so the airfield might, yeah, they might do it there. Let those guys fight. Let the boy watch, you know. And we don't really want to fight till we get our upgrades anyways. So we do have the valuable trinkets. So I could start creeping on the valuable trinkets. So let's do that. Let's cut this. Oh, God, the military base sucks, but I think it's the best option right now. And let's get the craft workshop, and we can get the craft workshop up here too. This might be a little bit early. This might be a little bit early to pull the trigger, but like I'm falling behind now. Homeboy there. So that's going to be 1, 2. So we need one up here as well. Knowledge is still very necessary. We can get rid of the listening post, I think. I think that's okay. And we got the raiders there. Hopefully our militia, we don't lose anyone. We might lose that one character. He's looking a little bit beat up. And we can start on the infiltration cells. Which one do we want to cut? Probably we can, I should have used scavenger team down there. We have plenty of that, so let's go start with the infiltration cells. All right. Outstanding. We can just put you on these guys for now. It looks like those two are squabbling. Yeah, and they're having a bit of a duel of fates, which is great. So I should have at least 3 of these. This is a special region too that gives. He says bye-bye monument. Ooh, man, okay. So it's getting a little hostile between those guys, which is fun. Is Corrino all in on it? Yeah, they are. They're double hedged out. So we need to pull a missile turret here and just get the hedge building. All right. So I think I need to keep him in check, but I mean it's kind of close.
Do you want something?
Yeah, he's fighting pretty hard for that. We're about to get this, and we can get an infiltration cell and start getting a full network there. Just in case we kill Corrino, then that gives us the opportunity to turn on him with an assassination. Yeah, how's the fighting going? It doesn't look like Ecaz is having much success. I think we're gonna have to help at this point. So yeah, we're gonna fly over here, and we're gonna get the Mortis engine ship to go there too. Let me message Davok. Gonna hit him now. Top side. So I'm keeping him in the loop. We got all the cool buildings coming. Our Mortis engine ship's going to be there. We have the militia demolition, and in the meantime, you know, schemes upon schemes, right? It's always super fun. So let's get you on him. Atreides don't appear to be too scary this game. Ecaz wiped my army. Oh, Atreides backstabbing you. Oh shit. Okay. Oh yeah. So we need to hit core probs. Yeah. Probably we need to hit old Corrino here. Alright, so let's move down there. He probably has double airfield. Yeah, this guy, he knows what he's doing. So we're gonna hopefully beat down this base. I mean, I could just lose this entire army right now, like 100%.
We can do it.
Alright, so upgrades. We want to get the tanky upgrades. So let's do the armor destruction in this. And we got the Mortis engine ship in. That's going to be ours. So let's go ahead and liberate this. And then we can go ahead and take down the turrets and turrets here. And the snipers, we want to get the power upgrades. So let's get the just the damage for now. And we'll consider what to do next. Alright, so loss of rights. I need to decline that probably. Judge of the Council, we can put a bounty on ourselves and see if we can just get lucky and get that. Alright, cool. So I'm going to see if they want to vote me on this. And I'm going to decline this because I want to keep the Water Sellers Union. It's a nice bit of change. And perfect. Alright, so we decline loss of rights. And this is perfect actually because we can get the EMP ammo with our snipers. And we can just start targeting all these down. They'll die very quickly to that. Assuming, shit, do I have enough snipers here? Probably not. Okay, let's get some more snipers. Alright, so we got that, and now we just go down and get all these upgrades, and our snipers can start working on the big ships here. That Air Force is very, very nasty, and yeah, we're going to need a lot more snipers to deal with this Air Force, 100%. Oh boy, okay, so yeah, we're going to need that, and we can get the extraction network to try and pull it here. We're going to lose the Wraith. Good night, sweet Wraith, you'll be missed. Let's get the extraction network here, and do that. Farewell, sweet Wraith. You will be missed. You will be missed, my friend. Alright, we managed to save a lot of our army, though, which is good. Let's get some snipers. And what do we want to cut now? We need to cut something and probably get the parallel training to get more training slots. That's a lot. That's really good. Knowledge and hedge gains we need. The operational one is kind of cute, but do we really need it? Manpower production, we probably need that as well. But hey, at least we had a little bit of progress there. We had a little bit. So let's get another Undercity here. And then we can go ahead and set up the explosives there as well.
We're listening.
Yeah, because we're going to need to roll on that. We did save a lot of our troops, though, which is good. So let's get another Wraith. Thankfully, we have enough parts. We're probably not going to have enough time to get another Wraith, so let's go ahead and cut this to start banking some influence. And somebody's going to have to attack him. Okay, so, ooh, man. He might just straight up win here, just like bully time. And yeah, we got those guys tanky. We're going to need to spam the snipers. So let's get rid of some of these scavenger units.
Right, boss.
Yeah, we're going to need to get rid of those. Yeah, and just basically spam out EMP range, boys. That's we have time, though, before he gets there. I think this one has to go. And then we need to get the training, parallel training one. Where is that? Yeah, we should have that in a moment. Cool, so let's hit the influence. We have, proper missions. Snipers, we gotta have like 500 snipers to shoot against his Air Force. Yeah, he can move in and just start trolling around. They certainly ain't gonna be easy to deal with. Scavengers, we could give pistols. Let's go ahead and recall this. Yep, let's recall. Guys, Core is Tyrant. You two need to not fight. You two need to not fight. Alright. So, I mean, an assassination against the Emperor is a tricky one. We've recalled the Spice Harvester and we deploy it now. The only tyrant here is Ecaz. Atreides betrayed me. Well, I know, but you gotta play to win. It's gonna be a freebie for this guy. He's clearly a very good Corrino player. Forget it. Core will beat you both. Yeah. They need to put their petty squabbles aside. That is for sure. Let's buy into the Chome. Now, we could go on auto buy. We're about to have another ship. I'm honestly going to leave the ship at home because he's just mass Air Force. So we need to just go mass sniper. All right, so is it ready? Oh, man, it's so close. Like, our army trained so slowly because of this. Because we didn't get that building. I didn't think it would matter so much, but it does. So main base here, we want to get the armor in... yeah, that one will give us armor in his territories. That'll make our army a lot stronger now. Yeah, Davok needs to forget it. No, because it's going to... Dave, you will lose if you keep at him. Yeah. He's going to lose if he keeps at him, for sure. He's not going to win. He can ignore all my militia. Yeah, he really needs to switch it up because it's not gonna go well. How can I possibly squeeze out a victory in this situation? It seems like it's gonna be impossible here. So we got the training slots coming, but yeah, they need to turn on the big man. So we can get more snipers with the EMP rounds. And we see the planes coming down. He's going to wipe out Ecaz's army, or try to. Atreides can come over and help. So Dave, you two need to go core now, or we lose. Just let him have that. Then you guys can 2v1 me after easy. Yeah, he's playing to lose right now, which is, you know, blood feuds can happen, but they need to deal with this. Maybe, I mean, he did lose a lot right there. Yeah, the administrative burden. Let's do scavenger teams here to see if we can, you know, take advantage of that and get a little bit of money. Do we need anything here? Corrino Air Force is the far east of me. I know. Yeah, he just got wiped out. So the Corrino Air Force is killing the Ecaz army. I'm gonna be able to mount a pretty respectable attack here soon. Once this wave of snipers finishes, we can then get in there and party. So do I want to just start auto buying this? Yeah, we can. Controlled markets. Okay, that's why our economy is kind of bad right now. I was wondering. We're at 23%. And Corrino's making friends. Let's keep our mortis engine ship for when we get counterattacked. And all right, so let's get it over here, and we're gonna get those 2 snipers out, and we need to then roll up, and yeah, just keep at it, man. We just gotta keep attacking. Did he destroy my airfield here? I never had one. Okay, I don't think I had one. Let's get rid of the listening post and build an airfield, so we can fly over there. Probably find a spot for a military factory too would be good. So let's cut this listening post here, and we can get a military factory, so our boys are a little bit stronger. We could go with the nuclear option, but that's just super haggard. He's got a decent little army here. Unfortunately, we have the EMP rounds, which means we do less damage against non-mechanical units. You can switch it back and forth. What is he guarding with? Sardaukar and stuff? Yeah, so I think we just switch it right now to the... it's only minus... It's plus... Okay, it's only -2 power. I think we have enough excess power that that's not a big deal. You know? Yeah, I gotta keep trying though. I'm not gonna give up on this. You know, we gotta do one for the old team here. It's probably gonna worm call me, which will be really smart because it counters my snipers. That's like the MLG play for sure. All right, so we're moving in. We're gonna go after the Sardaukar, and hopefully we can beat them. We'll see. So that's one down, and yeah, now we do this and take these militia down real quick. We can do scavenger teams to at least get some money out of this. Cool. So let's keep the snipers back. Oh shit, I misclicked. Oh my god, that was such a fast worm. There was no dodging that. Oh my god, Shai Hulud, bless you, dude. The maker has come for me. What are these? These are conscript swordsmen? Yeah, attacking on the sand nest is hard too. Atreides, do we have... Yeah, we have peace with them. So I think I might need to do like a frontal assault on these guys. Attacking over here is just too hard with that worm. I mean, maybe with the mortis engine ship we could. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we have to continue there. It is a special region. So we need to go after core now, like right now. So 30%, we could just put it on auto buy. I'm gonna do that just to, you know, try and catch up on the Chom game. Diplomatic Congress. So gear, reg, Corrino. Yeah, and then I'm gonna go ahead and say all factions get. So all factions get, I'm gonna put a bounty on declining that. And then we're gonna put a bounty on, he says right. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so we have a bounty on declining this, which should be pretty easy. And then we can maybe, how many votes does Corrino have? They have like nothing, so we're gonna go for Speaker of the Council and try and get that for ourselves. And then we'll see if the other players will oppose that, hopefully so. All right, let's see if our plan worked out. So yeah, that got opposed, and Ecaz now has a governor option. They can potentially win with Gov. So that's really on the table. Damn Shai Hulud, dude. He's getting my butt up here. We could do administrative burden, probably a good idea. Yeah, but you're all in on hedge too, buddy. It's a bit of a conundrum, the situation you put us in. So yeah, that's gonna give us the command points which we need. We need our mortis engine ship up there because I don't think we can fight properly without it. We have armies training, and we probably just spam mercs. Although mercs get wrecked by the Sardaukar in the desert. So we're gonna go free company here. Yeah, free company are popping out. We're auto buying. We're at 28% on Chom. Yeah, but the governorship could come up. I need to continue my assassination efforts on the Ecaz, right? He got captured. Okay, so that's not going to happen. Yeah, he's clearly on counter intel. So the boy is watching. The boy is watching hard. It's been a good game so far, though. Been a very good game. All right, so I could grab a couple. Oh shit! Oh, what the hell happened here? Oh man, it must have gotten liberated when I wasn't paying attention. Oh, that sucks. Oh well, it is what it is. We can recap that in 12 days, and that kind of makes us a little bit sneaky on the hedge game too. So in some ways, it's not the worst thing to happen to us, but it definitely sucks. It definitely is not fun. We need the hidden explosives again, so let's get that, hidden explosives. And down here, what do we want to get? Manpower. Let's just get the frickin', yeah, that's produce the villages, this and this. All right, so that, and then we can go ahead and jump up here. He's going down there. 105 on Corrino, all hands on deck. Yeah, it's true. You need to, hopefully Davok and the Atreides have made peace, because that little squabble was not good.
We could do so much more.
Okay, so let's take auto buy off. I got up to 29%, so I'm almost at 30. We'll retake this region in a moment. That's a big blunder, though. I thought a missile turret and, you know, that would be good enough, but yeah, it kind of makes us a little bit sneaky, so that's good. All right, so I'm going to get worm called here super hard. So let's move in here. Keep the mortis engine ship back. All right. We get off the frickin' sand, and then we attack. And we'll wait for the starter car to show up before we call in our big ship. All right, so we need to definitely get this. So let's liberate that. It's so hard to click that. And then we can draw out the enemy militia here in a second.
I like it.
Yeah, so here they come. It's only a couple starter car, so maybe we can fight them. Ooh, and it's the full Air Force. Okay, so we're fleeing with what we can. Yeah, we did a little bit of damage, but it's not going to be enough. All right, so you guys turn. Yeah, let's just see if we can kill one even. Oof, Jesus, that Air Force is foul. That Air Force is really foul. All right, so I'm trying, though. Yeah, Ecaz is down there. They're doing their thing. Let's get a lot of mercs and just pop over there. Get those guys out real quick, and we can also get some free company. And those guys, we need to start saving money again. So we can't really, like, auto-buy chum shares anymore. Looks like he's fleeing the scene. Yeah, so he's leaving. The militia are still there. Let's go ahead and do the hidden explosives again. Super haggard, but it is what it is. This will be available to us in a couple days, so we'll grab that, and then we can jump back up on Hedge maybe. Hopefully the others are having some success. We need the Atreides though also. Yeah, and we need to also kill these double Hedge buildings. I think we keep that back. It's just gonna get wrecked, right? So we need to start the capture here on these guys with the mercs, which I doubt he's rebuilt already. So yeah, let's do that. So kill these two buildings. All right, so that'll slow down the Hedge a little bit. And now we can get, do we want to get Wonders of the Desert? Siege incentives, we're not going to kill his base, I don't think. We just need to decap territory, so yeah. So that's coming up. Let's get a couple snipers. Those snipers just got karate chopped. We've killed these. Let's see if we can scoot back a little bit, and can we shoot from there? Yeah, the missile turret is slowly killing those guys, which is a shame. But hey, at least we did something. Atreides needs to move in too. Yeah, I think he gets it though. I think he's going to get it. Same. He says, yeah, it's hard to get him. All right. Okay, free company can move in. We killed those. We have a big wave of snipers coming out. This will be free in 2 days, which we can just send a wild unit over. Is this going to be free soon? Illicit methods is kind of close. Wonders of the Desert. Yeah, let's do illicit methods so I can grab the regions that I've been, going for. We see the Air Force coming back now. We're gonna have a lot of snipers, but his dreaded Air Force is here. Atreides needs to go too. Everyone needs to attack. All three non-stop, lads. Yeah, if he wins it, well played on him. His Air Force is holding very well. That's something he's doing incredibly solid. Okay, do we have like some random shit like killing our militia up here? Okay, I think our guys win that, but just barely. These raiders have been a bit of a problem here, haven't they? All three non-stop, lads. Yeah, that's the plan. Got a worm up there. Assassinating Corrino, probably not going to be possible. That looks like it's fine. And then when these guys pop out, we're going to make one more push and just hope that we can get it. So let's get some Lance Chad judges, and maybe they'll do well. I don't know. All right, so flying down here. Let's get the mortis engine ship, and let's get the hidden explosives again. And we can get the hidden explosives here also. All right, so the boys are on the way, and we can go ahead and do administrative burden on him right now. So let's just pop it. I don't know if he's lost any units, but we're just going to spam administrative burden on him, and hopefully it works. All right, so moving in. We're going to move into this base right now. Cool. And we could worm call, I guess. We're killing these. We got the mortis engine ship. It's probably going to die. All right. Help me. Help me, brother. Yes. All right, so that's being taken. No! Don't let the pettiness win! All right. So let's fight. Let's kill some of the ships. Help me, Mammy. I might have to like politic this as well. Okay, I killed some other ships. We're doing a little bit of damage with our big ship. Might as well go down like a champ here. You can still win, I guarantee it. All right, so we killed a lot. We lost our mothership, but we did manage to at least kill a flyer right there, which is nice. And we need Atreides to not be salty. And, all right, so that looks good. Let's take the authority here. Let's go grab this territory. Don't be salty. I don't know. It's not even a salt thing, but you gotta play to win, brother. I'll make an appeal to him. We'll see if we can. Let's get some free company here. I don't know how good the judges will be against the Air Force, but, you know, the explosives are doing well. Is this time for a nuclear silo? Maybe. Okay, so what's coming up here? We need something to slow down Corrino pretty hard. Yeah. So you're attacking core then, yeah? Because that's the only way you're going to win. That's literally it. Just mass rangers and Air Force units and, you know, do your thing. That Corrino late game force is brutal. It's brutal. It just like hammers all your range units down. You probably have to spam mass ranged against it, I would wager. -1 authority. Assassins aren't really that helpful. Who's eligible for governor? It's just going to be Ecaz, which, like, it doesn't really matter. All factions suffer. We don't care to bounty any of that. I can't beat his hedge. Governor is on the table. We can just let him have it, I guess. Yeah, I think we just let him have it. So, and then all factions suffer this. Let's decline that because we're going to need authority to try and grab shit. So that's pretty much all we can do. So he gets governorship, no surprises, and let's build more mercs. Hopefully Atreides is helping. Yeah, I don't know why he's just sitting there. Atreides, why are you sitting at base? Come on now. I know you've been battling with Davok a little bit, but you know you still gotta roll, man. Is he gonna roll? Or is he just gonna sit there? Gotta kill Ecaz first now? Dude, def not. Yeah, that's definitely not the answer. That's definitely not the answer. No. All right, we take that special region. We grab that. I don't know how I lost that. I don't think it would have mattered. Yeah, he's gonna win on the hedge game. I'm gonna get this, which is gonna get me back in the hedge game, which is nice. And this special region's 404. Unfortunately, I don't have illicit methods right now, so that one I could go take though. So let's go grab that. We're gonna try and hedge race them here in the 4th quarter. Yeah, but that's gonna be real haggard. All right, so we got like one more opportunity to attack and have some success. So let's go ahead and spam out just mass ranged. What are we missing now? Manpower? Yeah, our manpower is also kind of crap. All right, so let's get you guys. We can get a manpower building, sure, why not? Actually, the hedge building is going to be the first thing we should want to build here. All right, so we're at 25, and these guys, let's fly down here. We can just have a free company, try and take that village. You should be able to 2v1 it, and then we just move over and just spam mercs. Mercs for the mercenary gods. We got money, but we don't have manpower, so yeah, that's what's hurting. We're pretty close to the hedge game. If Atreides was helping, maybe we would have a chance here. I don't know. It's still hard to say. So we do have that. We're going to try and get his hedge down. And we can grab this. We got the special building coming. Let's get the heavies there. Atreides needs to help us, though. He needs to. I don't know what he thinks is going to happen. Yeah, hopefully his army's flying over. We got that. Let's take this authority. That's very good. And now we're moving into this base again. So we will demolish these guys. And a huge army's going to be coming. But we have a lot of range now. So I'm hoping that we can, you know, maybe shoot a little bit there against his flyers. Okay, so we got the passive hedge going down. Let's decap this. All right, so we got the decap started. And we can do administrative burden on him. Let's just pop it whenever we can. I don't know where he's at or what he's doing, but airfield, yeah, we need to get the airfield down and looking good. We got the top decapping. Atreides is doing it, and GG, well played, probably. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't attack. It's a shame. It was still a good game, though. I had a lot of fun with it, but definitely some wild blunders. The top is being taken by us. Let's go ahead and shuttle more guys over. And we got the Air Force of Doom on its way. Is anybody else trying to decap? I have no idea. I wonder what the Atreides are actually up to. Okay, so this is tough, but we do have a mass air unit. So let's start blasting these guys. Shadow Realm him if we can. Okay, we're actually killing a little bit of his Air Force now, which is good. You can see these guys are getting gatted down. If somebody else were attacking right now, maybe. Okay, so we finally found an answer to his Air Force. Don't stop, guys. I got the top. I got the top, maybe. Let's do this. Get some more mercs coming over. All right, perfect. It's tax time. Oh, it is going to be tax time soon. Shit. All right, so we take these militia down. Finally, when we crack him there. Damn, GG. We could have won. We could have stopped that if Atreides had helped. That's a shame. It was still a good match, but man, we really could have had it. So even for the Atreides player, he was still very much in that game, right? So if we shut down Corrino, I'm at like maybe 26, 27k hedge, and they turn on me 2v1. And once I get slowed down a little bit, I could say, hey, like, you've beaten me up, Atreides, let's now be allies. And you and me can then take on Daevok, or try to. I had assassination cells working, so you can always win in this game, almost always. There are times where you're going to be pounded to dust, but, you know, typically you always have a decent chance of winning, so GG, well played. Looking at that, I had a fun game with it, man. I really like the Smugglers. I think they're super cool. They play hedge surprisingly well because they get hedge from Undercities. On top of that, like, good at assassinating, crazy good eco. I mean, I've been rolling in the money like this entire game. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you enjoyed that one. We'll see you on the other side, and you know, hopefully you all learned a lesson. You know, you always go for the individual who's winning. You know, you got to do it.